Campus began in 2019. September 2019, Campus was launched. The new sales program, I guess we still call it that. Started off with 8. Now, I had to count then, 4 of us. Well, nearly Christmas. 4 of us left. Yeah, it's been a journey, hasn't it?
How did you hear about Campus?
From, well, obviously me being downstairs already in support, I think, 1, I like the idea of it, and 2, I think I was ready for something else, I think. A bit more of a challenge, it being sales.
Well, I was at 6th form, do my A-levels. Everyone's been told to write the personal statement, and I was like, God. First, it's just cheesy anyway. I love me, and I'm like, no, but I was just like, I don't want to go to uni. Like, I think everyone's kind of pushed down that route, but I was just like, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I think if I'd gone, it would just been for the sake of it.
Yeah.
So I was looking at apprenticeships and stuff, but there's not a lot. There wasn't a lot that was like, obviously A-levels are level 3, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But a lot of apprenticeships were level 3 as well. Where I was like, I want to do a level 4 or feel like I'm progressing. And there wasn't really anything like that. So
yeah. I mean, I was a little bit different to Sophia in terms of, well, I was still at school, obviously, doing my A-levels. But I heard about it actually through one of the careers ladies that was in our school at the time. So she mentioned that, she'd come and had a look around, the business and said looks like a really good opportunity, and that they were coming in to do a talk, Jane and Lee. So obviously they came in and did a bit of a sort of like an assembly on what it was going to be about. And to be fair, still at the end of the assembly, I was a bit like, what fully is it about? But at the end of the day, I mean, as you know, that you all have to do a UCAS application to put down for university, so you've got an option. But for me, I felt like I was applying for something that I didn't really fully believe in. So I think going down, just having a different option was good for me. So obviously I applied and then obviously found out that the application was good enough to come to the recruitment day, which I'm sure we'll sort of touch on. But what about you, Jude?
Pretty similar to you, really, Ben. I just at school, I didn't really try that hard at school. I wasn't really, bit half-hearted all the time, and just wasn't really for me. Never really good in exams.
Bit of a class clown, I can imagine you.
Yeah, definitely.
Never really enjoyed doing exams. I'd like always look back at school, best time of my life, because we're your pals all the time, aren't you? And it's best time of my life. But like you, pushing my pals down after university, I'm thinking it's expensive. 3 years doing it. Am I really going to give it my all? Probably not. And heard about this through Lee and Graham, so they're the sales directors here. Both play my golf club, so I play golf with them a few times. Knew them quite well, and so we've got this great opportunity at Spectrum.
Didn't fully know what we were sort of getting ourselves into until we fully started the job. So I think you just got to come in with an open mind and just try your best, really, and it all sort of fall into place.
The whole point as well, obviously, none of us had experience. Even you were obviously in the company, but you don't have to know anything about copiers or software or anything like that. It's just, you just have to have, like, obviously the right attitude, and they literally just teach you from the ground up, don't they? We knew nothing. Definitely
would think, apply and see how you got on. Because even, to be fair, the recruitment stage was a learning experience for us all.
What was that like?
Well, you didn't
do it,
because you were obviously in sport before, so a bit different for us three, but it was intense, wasn't it? So
I mean, it was the same. Obviously, they all started at 18, and none of us we'd had Saturday jobs and weekend jobs. But that was our first proper interview, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
And I don't think it was a normal first interview.
Honestly,
it was an interview day. We had about 5 interviews in the day. And tasks. And
absolutely papping it all day.
What is sort of the day-to-day role of what we do then? Because obviously you get the training in the first sort of year, but now we're on, our own patches, our own areas. What's your daily?
So now I've finished campus. Before it was more like your week would be split up. So you might be spending a little bit of time with support downstairs, a little bit of time with finance, but the majority of the time you'd be learning about sales, because at the end of the day it's going to be a job. Now it's all about, like you said earlier, Kate, just finding new business. So whether it be getting in your car, going to your designated patches, so mine's obviously Leeds, Lincoln, York and Hull. It's the end of the day, find new business. So whether it's knocking on doors, phoning people up for appointments, going on the appointments, inviting people in to see how we work. That is our job, isn't it, at the end of the day?
I think if I didn't know about this job from school, I think I'd have probably just gone to college and just done what everybody else did. Because I had no idea.
Yeah.
I couldn't sit and write. It wasn't for me. I had to keep my brain ticking and actively do something.
Do something, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm glad I did. I'm really glad. So.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
And I know it sounds a bit like corny, but I think it's probably one of the best decisions I've made.
Oh.
Definitely.
Getting emotional.
Because you learn so much that you don't learn in school or university.
The working world in general, I think you learn about when
And just like the things like what we said earlier about going into other different departments and different businesses, learn more about industries, and you got pals at uni that know everything. But it's been brilliant.
And for people that are thinking, oh, we're going to go to work and that's it. There's no more socialising. To be fair, I probably think there's more socialising. Coming to work, you have more fun at work than when you were at school. So, well, on the weekend and stuff like that, you got more freedom. Do you know what I mean?
It's all about the environment.
No homework on
well.
Sunday night. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh,
just apply.